Hello and welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King, Rob. Andrew, happy week one. We are here again, made it to the top of the mountain with nothing but football ahead of us for the next 5 months. Incredibly excited. How we doing? How we feeling?
Welcome back, fam. We in it. Week one is live, chat. Live right now. We are on Kansas City Chargers. Exciting first matchup between the Eagles and the Cowboys. First half, very exciting. Second half, after the delay, kind of a dookie second quarter or second half. If you had the over, you were like feeling so good at halftime. And then it
Probably in
didn't
the
hit.
first couple of drives of the game, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, how NFL is it of the NFL to, before the first play actually starts, you have a hurt player, a penalty, and then we add in an ejection? The NFL just NFLs all the time. It was it was so exciting. Man, I'm so excited for NFL. I'm so glad it's back. I'm ready to get into our props, our touchdowns. We have our Bruni's bold play of the week. We have Andrew's disgusting play of the week. We got it all for you guys. Stay tuned. In this week one, it is sponsored by PropSpot.ai. We will be giving away a free month of PropSpot. The link is in the show description to sign up for it. So if you miss out, just go sign up for it. It's absolutely incredible. I'm pretty sure there's like a free week either way, but we will be giving away a free month. Comment in the chat so I can get your name on the wheel at the end of the show. We will be giving that away courtesy of PropSpot / David, the owner of PropSpot.ai. We will be having him on week 3 with us to kind of go over more of PropSpot. And I do have some PropSpot courtesy props for you guys tonight.
Nice.
Bruni, God, I'm excited, brother.
No, feeling good, feeling right. It's week one, Friday night. Let's roll, let's ride, let's smash the like button, share the video, follow the Fan Speak Network. Let's get right into it. We got some live action to bring up here. Let's bring up the board and see where we're looking at here.
Bad time to bring it up because they just pulled
bad
everything.
Time to bring it up. They've locked it. Any props available? Any second half props available?
We got some stuff. What do you want to take a look at? First off, right now, obviously Chiefs are plus 3.5 at halftime. I feel like that's a value. They just started to get rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like the Chiefs are about to take it to them in the second half.
Hollywood Brown about to go 10 for 65.
Potentially. I mean, like you give Andy Reid the playbook, right? You let him see what you're doing. He's going to come out and have some shit schemed up here to stop the Chargers.
Yeah, no, I don't hate that spread. I would probably try to buy it up maybe to 5 points. See what you could build up with that.
We do have so just looking at the player passing yards live right now, Justin Herbert at 171 to go 273.5 is the new set. He only needs 102 yards. I mean, there's value in that. I feel
they've been throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah, kind of valuable there. Mahomes sitting at 98. His over under is at 242.5.
What do you think about that under for Mahomes?
It's that's enticing. I do wonder, like, does Andy Reid stick with a run, or does he just kind of abandon that and we're just going to see fireworks?
Who are we going to see the fireworks from? More Tyquan Thornton, just again and again and again?
I mean, potentially, yes. If not, I mean, we're going to see.
I'll take under for Mahomes, under 242.
Okay. All right.
I think if he gets 225 and 2 passing touchdowns, like, it's a complete turnaround of the first half. So, because they will still probably run a fair amount if they're going to keep it close. So they'll also want to, try to keep some time of possession and whatnot as well. I still like Pacheco to find the end zone. Keenan Allen's getting targets. I'm feeling it. Getting that Keenan touchdown.
Just looking at the live receiving props right now, Travis Kelce over under 39.5, currently at 10. I like that a lot. I think they're going to
I like that. I mean,
going.
Where else are they going to go?
Yeah. I mean, I would go get that right now. If anybody wants to go bet that, I mean, I would bet that now personally.
And you probably have like a live boost that you haven't used. Like, if you don't live bet a lot, you probably have like a little boost, reward available for you at your book.
I do know FanDuel for this game, if you haven't used it yet, it should still be live. You would have a no sweat bet of whatever the amount is. Generally, it's $10, $20, and there's also a 50% profit boost. Again, like I like the Kelsey play right there. Ladd McConkey currently sitting at 49 yards, his over under 75.5. Hollywood Brown at 16, over under 41.5. That one,
I'll take that. That's the original number they gave him to start the game, and he's already got 5 catches. I mean, his role only increases with Worthy out, so I'll take that. I'll double down on that.
Yep. Will Dissly, 3.5. He hasn't. Has he been? I think
he had that big play. What happened? He had that.
No,
maybe it was called back.
That was Conklin, wasn't it?
No, he had a big play, and then Conklin had one after.
Because Conklin's at 50 yards right now.
No, maybe the announcers muffed it for me.
But Tyler Conklin, he's at 50, over under 55.5. He needs 6 yards. That's minus 114.
I mean, I just don't. I mean, I don't think I touch it.
Really, it's 6 yards. No, am I crazy?
I mean, you have better odds of hitting a ticket on live. What's the odds on it?
Minus 114. Here, let me zoom in there a little bit.
I'm rooting for you. I'm not doing it, but I'm rooting for you.
I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm rooting for you.
You literally have 2 quarters to get 6 yards out of Conklin. I don't know. Call me crazy. I kind of like that. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Of course, chat lord himself, Mike Raub, said, let's see who shows up for the boys. MDS checking in. I'm tuned. Welcome. Meg checking in. Hey guys, love Chargers are throwing like crazy. Fun to see.
Right.
Reek checking in says, we back, boys. Mike Raub, Quentin Johnston, Andrew, and Thornton Meg showing why this group is amazing at deep balls. Quentin Johnston, yeah, just week 1 already popping his head up. Absolutely incredible. 4 stone hands. Herbert is using his wheels a good bit too. Long one was called back. Yeah, that one
sucked. That was a great run. Gave a guy a little stiff arm, little what for, little what have you.
Yeah, there you go. Meg says it was Conklin. They called it wrong.
Because I also just listening, second screen doing stuff. So
yeah, I was watching and they said it, and I was like, oh shit, look at Dissly going. And then I'm like, and then he got up and I saw it said Conklin, and I'm like, oh fucking announcers, come on. Yeah, it was Conklin. Rich Eisen's drunk.
Nice. You love to see it.
Felix checking in says Najee has 2 eyes. Let's go. He did catch a pass. You kind of need 2 eyes generally to do that.
Yar.
Again, I'm putting Felix's name in here. I do have the wheel up. I've been putting everyone's name in who is commenting in the chat. Don't forget to comment in the chat for the giveaway at the end of the stream, which is for the PropSpot.ai free month. Very cool tool. I've been using it a lot. Excellent information on there. If you're kind of like to dig in the weeds a little bit for your prop bets, it is a really nice tool, and we will be giving away a free month. So stay here the entire time. Don't leave. We will be pulling it at the end. If I don't have your information, I don't know how to get a hold of you. It'll be hard to give you the free month. So stick with us the entire time here. All right. Bruni, anything else you want to check on the live stuff before we kind of get into week 1?
Just go back to the spread really quick. See if they changed it or if they left it at 3.5.
Still 3.5.
Okay. What's the total?
Total is 42.5.
Man, that's close. I probably don't touch the total. I took the under 47.5. So,
geez, if you're watching the live right now, they have Carol G up. I don't know who Carol G is, but sheesh.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, how are we doing? Just looking at the touchdown scores real quick. Travis Kelce plus 270. I like that. Omari and Hampton plus 330. Like that as well. I think he gets.
He's been getting stuffed. I don't think so. I think if they get to the goal line, he's got to get in a long one. I think.
Interesting. Kareem Hunt at plus 650s feels interesting.
Kareem Hunt is a good one. I think he has been getting some good usage. And why the heck is frozen? No, he's been getting snaps out there. I don't love it. I mean, Pacheco only had 4 carries in the first half. I definitely like to see that number a bit higher. And again, you think Brashard Smith definitely gets more involved with Worthy out.
Yeah, I would say potentially. That is a That's a deep play, I think, but could pan out. All right, Bruni, let's get to this week's games. Starting us off, player props.
We ready?
Crack one open for the boys. All right, Broondog. I think I have one or two more than you, I will start us off. Give me a man that finally had a full offseason to work with the team, get himself ready to be the number 2 on this team in targets. Give me Jameson Williams over 50.5 receiving yards, -150 right now. I like Jameson Williams a lot. I think he's going to be targeted pretty decent amount in this game. The Packers secondary is not very good. Well, I mean, he's a speedster. Like, he could do this. This is a guy that could do this on one catch potentially. I think that they're going to, give him probably 7 targets in this game, 6 or 7 targets. I think that if he catches 4 of those, we get 50 easily.
Do you know his longest reception? I'd like to tag that on top.
I don't, but give me a second. Let me look here. I will
I'm gonna say 24.5.
Receiving longest reception, it is 22.5.
I will take the over 22.5 longest reception, and I concur on the receiving yards for sure. You gotta love JMO. That feels like a friendly number and a number that's going to climb in the weeks to come. So I like that one a lot. No pushback there.
If you are taking that as an official play, please write that down for yourself, since we will be tracking these for the people. If each and every week, we will obviously recap the following week, how we did the previous week. So make sure you write that down for yourself, Bruni, if you are putting that in as an official play. But official play number 1 for me, Jameson Williams over 50.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, we'll tag on the longest reception over 22.5 as an official play. My next official play is Ricky Pearsall over 3.5 receptions. Feels like the number is too low, and we're getting a bit of a discount with the return of Juwan Jennings back from a calf injury, missing most of training camp. People are saying he's going to come back and be the one. I think White Boy Rick is still the one. He hit this number the last 3 games he played last season, has a clear connection with Purdy, been developing that through the offseason, and I feel like they're going to need him, in this game. I actually like the Seahawks in this one. I think there's going to be a fair bit of offense, and we're starting to hear whispers, CMC is questionable. He's banged up, and I think that they're going to need some of their just rock steady guys that have been there, Kittle, Pearsall, and for this number, way too friendly. -144. There's some juice there, but definitely a good over that I want to attack at 3.5, and a number I do expect to climb in the next coming days. So give me Ricky Pearsall over 3.5 at -144.
I like it. He, like you said, should be plenty targeted in this game. Next up for me is a man that has a new coach, new offensive coordinator for himself. This guy, if you put him in the same situation that the new coach's old quarterback was in last year, this coach had this old quarterback running a lot more than we had seen previously. Insert the new quarterback, who also can run pretty well. Give me Trevor Lawrence over 14.5 rushing yards. Liam Cohen had Baker running last year a lot more than we had seen. Trevor Lawrence can run the ball very well. If you look, like, Trevor Lawrence has hit this over 14.5 at his career. Over 65% of his career is over 14.5 yards in a game. I will take that all day long. I like Trevor Lawrence to utilize the leg, especially with we're not 100% sure how they're going to deploy their running backs. I think that, the Panthers will be able to rush Trevor Lawrence a little bit. I think, like, he kind of gets us organically, just like, by rolling out, and, he's probably going to run the ball at least 3 or 4 times. I think he can get to 14.5 yards pretty easily. I also like this as a ladder potential, but official play number 2 for your boy, Trevor Lawrence over 14.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, I love that. And maybe not organically, but just getting out that spread offense and just, picking a couple up, extra yards, something free on third down, getting a short 3rd and 4 pickup a couple of times, and then, just being forced to roll out on 1 or 2. Like that a lot. That game should be interesting. And we talked about that Wednesday. You know, Jags are projected to put up like 26 and a half points. At least that's their team total line. So you should feel pretty good about that. My next official play is Stefon Diggs over 4.5 receptions. He has a 76% hit rate across the last 2 seasons. Again, a very low number. Playing at home, Drake May, showed that he's a competent passer in year 1. They brought Stefon Diggs in to be his number 1 receiver, and they have a very friendly matchup up against the Raiders in week 1. I like this number a lot, and again, a number that I expect to climb in the coming weeks. The odds are minus 103, so I think those definitely climb by the time we kick off on Sunday. So again, a number I definitely suggest attacking now. I think he missed this number just once last year. He only played, I think, like 7 or 8 games last year, but he missed it in just 1 start, obviously with the Houston Texans. But coming over to the Patriots, not a lot of competition for targets. Like, he should be the lead dog out there as long as he's playing consistent snaps. And I've heard no word about him being on a snap count or on playing on limited basis. So I love Stefon Diggs this week. My second official play, Stefon Diggs over 4.5 receptions. Excuse me.
Let's ride. All right, next one up for me is for the Miami Dolphins. We got Tyreek Hill coming back to play. Jalen Waddle probably getting a bump up here. But you know what? This man looked pretty good in preseason. And Tua came out and made a comment and said, this guy just does what I ask him to do. Wow. Give me Mr. Malik Washington over 18.5 receiving yards. I think Hill gets off to a slow start. If he is going to get fully involved with the team, I don't think it's going to be week 1. He's been away. He's been just, controversial to say the least. And Tua really likes Malik Washington. Like I said, he said
fishing.
He says
the
good
fishing
things
narrative.
About him.
It's alive.
He likes him. Yeah. And again, like I do think Tyreek, is involved. I think Waddle's involved, but Malik Washington has looked really good in the preseason. And I just think that they're going to have some actual schemed up plays for Malik Washington to get him in space. He's a very shifty, quick guy. So 18.5, it feels like we're getting a light number. I expect that number to probably rise as we move through the season, but I'm going to take it early at 18.5 for Mr. Malik Washington.
It's bold. Going third receiver. I didn't expect that. But I love the number, and I'll give a minute pushback. I think Waddle and Hill start off well. Darren Waller not being there and not having like that third reliable target, I think that is where this number is mispriced, because him being out, maybe the market hasn't adjusted to that yet, and hopefully some goons and some slappers in this chat are going to maybe slamming that number, and the market's going to have to adjust. Because again, I could easily see that one climbing the more and more the public realize, oh, this guy's out. They thought he was going to be there, etc. They have no one to play tight end. They have no one. I think the only concern is Devon Achane just a complete target vacuum in this offense. I think that's the only really like threat to that, is if like Achane goes off for 8 catches. Bastard. His number's at 5. Would you take Devon Achane at 5 catches? No official pick here, off the record.
At 5, like over 4.5.
Yeah, over 4.5. Would you take Devon Achane week 1?
Man, you know what? Probably.
I think he averaged 5 last year, so like it plays. But
I probably still would. If anything, like I think that they still use him like they normally would use him in the pass game. I think it's the running game that they kind of lean a little bit more to Ollie Gordon in this one, just because of the injury to Devon Achane.
Carries, they're all the carries.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what do you know, Andrew? What do you know that we don't?
Yeah, so I still like the catches for him. That's fine. I'm down with it. And he says, Reek says, would you still play it at 22.5? Man, that's a big jump from 18.5. Like, where are
you getting 22.5, Reek?
Yeah, I wonder if that's a FanDuel. I wrote it down here. Again, this is why you should be using propbots.ai when you want to look at a prop. It tells you every single book.
Wagons.
Yeah, it shows you every single book and where you can get the best line, best odds, all that. Yep. This Malik Washington one is set at 18.5 on BetMGM. So that is where I utilize all the books as a degenerate, that I am. So I took it there at 18.5 over on BetMGM. But I don't think I'd play it at 22.5, to be honest with you. That just... if it was like 20.5 and you're only having to jump up 2 yards, I don't mind it. But 4, I don't know, man. It feels like
they're trying to get you to play something else in there, Reek. They're trying to get you tossing some catches too. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Fuck you, FanDuel.
Yeah. Be smart about it. If you have BetMGM, go over there and take it.
Who's up?
Yeah, he says FanDuel. So good old scam duel. All right, next one up for you.
Next one up for you.
Oh, next one up for me. Sorry. Next one up for me. Give me Mr. Old Reliable for Joe Flacco. It's his buddy. They went out wheeling together on the side by side.
It's got to be David Njoku.
Give me Mr. David Njoku.
That's right.
Love David Njoku this week. Over 47.5 receiving yards. Like that a lot. Again, this is ladder potential for me. We've seen David Njoku have absolutely electric games with Joe Flacco. I would probably ladder this up honestly to like 70. I really think that he can be hyper targeted in this game. Joe Flacco absolutely loves David Njoku, and 47.5. Again, it feels light against a Bengals defense that is not very good. And David Njoku is going to exploit the living shit out of that defense. So I'll take David Njoku over 47.5 receiving yards.
Love it. Love it. Mike Robb saying the game is delayed because of all the smoke from the halftime show. This is just private equity in our game. We need to stand up for our community because it is getting trench coated by suits. And I'm tired of it. Last night, I was watching all that live action. Where was the lightning? Where was the lightning, Andrew?
It was 6 miles away.
That was bullshit. That was just
I'm in Pennsylvania. I will tell you about
more money.
2 hours before game time, it was at my house. I live about an hour and a half away from Philly, and it was pretty hardcore. The storm that came through, and then I started looking at the radar for the game, and I'm like, it was all around Philly. So it didn't surprise me that they kind of had to do that, but the announcers announced it and said that at the time of the delay, it was 6 miles away. They have to, for precautionary tales, essentially, have
6
to do that.
miles. Is that nautical? Unreal. You know, like you get the miles like on your GPS. You're like, oh, this place is a mile and a half away, and then it says like 17 minutes. I'm like, fuck, it is that mile and a half. Bullshit. All right, my next official play of the week. Josh Downs over 4.5 receptions. Very good situation for Downs. He actually averages 4.5 catches on the nose through the first 2 seasons of his career. I think it's 140 catches up against like 33 games, maybe 32 or 33 games. Has a great matchup up against a soft Dolphins secondary. Gets a rookie Jason Marshall in slot coverage. Very favorable matchup for him. And he gets a quarterback upgrade, in Dan Jones. It's crazy to say that Dan Jones is an upgrade from anything or anybody, but it simply is. I mean, and that's why he is the starter and why Anthony Richardson is on the bench. They brought in competition. Anthony Richardson did not rise to the occasion. And we've got Dan Jones in here who, respectfully, I mean, we'll look at his completion line for sure. It needs to be studied, right? The transition from Anthony Richardson to Dan Jones in the betting market for completions and how it can affect the entire game and all of our other bets. But I think Downs is going to be a favorable target in this game early and often. I think he can play this one out by halftime. I think we could definitely ladder him up even to maybe 7 or 8 catches. I think he plays a big role in a game that folks may not expect a lot of scoring. I think the defense for the Dolphins, not great, and the Colts a little bit average. And, we have some playmakers from the Dolphins, so I'm expecting points in this one and a very active role from Josh Downs. Odds we're getting -145. Again, not the best, but a number that could go up or odds that could go even worse out of our favor. Would love pairing this, pick with the Ricky Pearsall pick or the Stephon Diggs pick to get a little bit more juice, a little bit more action if needed.
Mr. Josh Downs, a best ball favorite of mine this year. So yeah, I'm in there with you. Love myself some Josh Downs. All right, next one up for me. Oh boy, Bruni, we're doing something here. All right,
what happened?
I'm taking a Washington prop here. Okay, it's probably not what you're expecting. I'm going to take the guy that may or may not be the lead runner. We really don't know. But I'm going to take Mr. Chris Rodriguez.
Oh, Chris Rodriguez.
Over 27.5 rushing yards. I absolutely love Bill. I just don't think that they start the year out calling upon Bill. So I think we're going to get Austin Eckler and Chris Rodriguez for a majority of it. I do think we see Bill win this game. But Chris Rodriguez, I mean, he does run the ball pretty well. He has like in the NFL, I think it's 4.2 yards per carry or something like that. 27.5. What's that?
In the NFL, you say?
Yes, in the NFL.
In the
yes.
NFL.
So, I mean, I don't know, 27.5 kind of feels light for a guy that, I mean, might end up running the ball 7, 8, 9 times. 27.5 yards. That's not that bad. Really.
I'm not against it. I mean, I don't have it written down, but let's just pull it up. I mean, you can check FanDuel. I'll check DK. We have to get the receiving yards for Eckler. I don't have it as a pick, but I think based on our history, it's worth maybe putting down as an unofficial play.
All right, let me pull it up here on Mr. FanDuel. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking up DK right now.
Austin. Okay, I see it. If you don't have it up yet, guess. What do you think it is?
25.5.
Oh, you are so close. It's 24.5.
I will take the over. I think that's what we hit week 1 last year.
Let's check on propbot.ai. And again, I need to learn. Got to get David. We could also share our phone screen on stream here. If anybody doesn't know what it looks like, this is what PropSpot is. It shows you everything. Let me pull up Mr. Austin Eckler receiving yards, and let's see what the best play that we can get is.
Same number as 24.5. I think something to look at on PropSpot. One, his hit
Bruni.
rate. What?
This is why you use it. I don't know if anybody can see. Oh, it's so hard to see.
Yes. What is it? ESPN's got a friendly number.
BetMGM has it at 20.5.
Nice.
Minus 120. So it's a little juiced, but 20.5.
Hey, promo code Degen Dads. Let's go. Get on there, guys. Let's get on.
That's pretty incredible. Yeah. So FanDuel 24.5, DK 25 or 24.5, ESPN bets 25.5. But then you just go over to the best tap. I mean, BetMGM 20.5.
What's his hit rate at home on that?
Oh, let's see here.
Because you can do all sorts of different splits. Home,
you can
away,
at home.
Different timelines.
Here's the at home. In the last 5, not very good, 20%.
Okay.
Last 10, pretty good, 60% hit rate. Last 20, 71.4% hit rate at that number.
Yeah. No, I ride that out. I'm not, because I didn't write it down, because I didn't play it out, I'm not going to put it as an official play. I'm saying it's going to happen. I'm saying Eckler is going to hit over 24.5. I probably won't even bet it, because that's just not how I operate. I got to see it a little bit more. I'm trying to remember what that first number was last year. I don't remember if it was lower than that or if we bought it up to 25 in week 3. 0% exposure, AJ Brown, this guy.
Yeah, I think I have 5%.
0.
I feel pretty good about 5%.
Well, I don't feel good about my Roshan shares. I'll tell you that right now.
Mike Robb pointing out that Bill going in the 80s at the end of the draft season was.
I'm starting Bill up against Andrew this week in fantasy. Let's go, Bill.
Anyway, yeah. So, So for me, Chris Rodriguez over 27.5 rushing yards.
All right, my last official play. I've got old man DeAndre Hopkins over 15.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 90% of his games played in the last 2 years. Now he gets the best passer from last season in Lamar Jackson. Maybe the best passer, but the real MVP. He gets Lamar throwing over 4,000 yards. He gets that version of Lamar.
I like it. That's what's up. Yeah.
Easy money. Tuned. Even money, too. Even money.
Stay tuned. Definitely got another Ravens play for you
what do you got?
In the holster. All right. So my last props, and this one is brought to you by propspot.ai. I went searching on there. I said, give me something that's like 75% hit rate in a 20, in the last 20, something of that nature. So I went Degen, and PropSpot provided me something that I heard last year, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He was like automatic with this. Last 5 for this gentleman at this prop, 60% hit rate last 5. Last 10, 80% hit rate. Last 20, 75% hit rate. This guy can kick a field goal. Give me Kaimi Fairbairn over 1.5 field goals. That is hitting at 75% last 20. I know it's the odds are plus 100 on BetMGM. If you want to go over, it's generally somewhere in like the 105 to minus 115 on all the other places, FanDuel, DraftKings, all that. Hold on here. Let me go back to it, and I can tell you live where it is currently sitting with those. And again, PropSpot is it is updated every 10 minutes. So right now, BetMGM still at plus 100. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't have it. They must have pulled them. It does not have DK or FanDuel right now.
Dang.
So they
They're getting
must have
pissed.
pulled it. It was
That's
minus
tough.
one. It was minus 115 on FanDuel earlier when I looked. It is not there right now. So maybe they are readjusting, but BetMGM still has it up at even money for it. I mean, that is absolutely absurd.
I'm into it.
Let's
Last
get it.
night, I missed on fucking Barkley's yards. I had a 4-leg parlay, and I hit Aubrey for the 2. That was one of the legs. But, it was like minus 150 for Aubrey to hit 2 field goals. I hit a Hurts touchdown. I hit Lamb yards early. But, damn, second half Barkley was, whoo, my goodness. What did they put in his coffee? My God.
I didn't like the Eagles running Barkley up the middle so much. I really felt like they were misutilizing, Barkley a little bit. Like last night,
he's gonna get 60 for one of these. I know it.
Dude, let him bust it outside. What are you
I
doing?
know. Dude, when he was allowed to get some space outside, he was dancing and jiving, and man, he looked like Saquon. When he was running up the middle, he looked like freaking Miles Sanders. Completely agree.
Yeah, it was absurd. Mike Rob in the chat, obviously, with the super chat for $4.99. Mike Rob, all hail to you. We are not worthy. He says, Ravens love deserves love in kind. Mike, we appreciate you, brother. We really
easy
do.
pick DeAndre Hopkins. Go chase him up to maybe 50 yards, a touchdown. I mean, it'll be a beautiful week.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, we got another Ravens tail of the tape bet for you. Don't you worry.
Are you all out of your props, or are we on?
I am. Yep, I've given out my
so
6 official, and one of them is a propbot.ai pick. So
all right, awesome. So we are now moving on to our staple picks.
We are, yes. We are introducing new segments for the year. Bruni every week will have Bruni's bold play of the week, and I'm going to have Andrew's disgusting play of the week. Stay tuned for sound drops. I've been looking around for some cool ones, so stay tuned for that. But Bruni, floor is yours. Tell us.
No, you go first.
All right.
Mine's more disgusting than yours.
All right, Bruni. If I'm saying something's disgusting, can you name the player that I'm going to have a prop on?
Can you give me the team?
What if I told you this man was traded to a new team? Does that help you?
Is he on offense or defense?
Offense.
He's traded to a new team and he hasn't played yet. Well, I mean, it could be a lot of players. It could be Deebo Samuel. I don't think you would take.
He has not played yet. No, yeah, I think this guy's disgusting.
Van Jefferson.
Come on, no.
That was a good
guess.
Come
on.
I think I'll just stop at Van Jefferson. I think Van Jefferson was a very good guess for a disgusting player. On the Titans, I mean, it could be anybody.
This guy is not only disgusting, but he's also dusty.
Oh, Thielen.
Mr. Adam Thielen. For my disgusting play of the week, because he's dusty, because he was just traded here, I'm going to take Adam Thielen over 3.5 receptions for plus money. That is plus 130.
That's
over
ridiculous.
3.5 receptions.
Yeah, that's ridiculous because of just the odds. Like getting plus money for Adam Thielen going to the offense that needs a receiver. They need somebody opposite of Justin Jefferson right now. It just doesn't make sense. That's a great pick. It's a great pick. Mine is not as safe. It's a little bit more like batshit crazy. All right. So that's the vibe I'm bringing here. That's the expectation I want everyone to take this with. 160 to 1. 160 to 1 odds. $5
pays out
800. Okay. $5 pays out 800. $10 pays out 1,600. 1610 to be exact. If you bet the $10, they will give it back to you as well. $1 pays $161. I don't know how official I have to be with this pick, but this is Bruni's bold play of the week. Deontay Thornton for the Raiders. A lot of hype, a lot of love. Preseason tutties, preseason touchdown. We're going 6 catches. We're going 80-plus receiving yards and not 1, but 2 total touchdowns. 161 to 1. Raiders are going to run up the Patriots this week. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, 161 though. That's pretty enticing. I might have to throw 5 shekels on that.
5 shekels pays $800.
I would. You know what? I'm in it. I'm writing it down right
your
now.
Grandfather's mortgage for like 7 months.
You said Thornton 6 catches, 80
plus.
Oh, sorry. My mic just cut out there. 6 catches, you said 80 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yep. 161 to 1. Jeez. You're more than welcome to take off any of those picks and you'll still get crazy stupid odds. So
I love it. That is, as you said, bold.
I mean, I thought we were both supposed to kind of get disgusting with it, but that's all right. That's okay.
When I think of disgusting,
I don't think
things that make me go yuck.
Like, this is a very safe pick. Like when I'm like thinking like Adam Thielen to get 4 catches, I'm like, I'm in my lane. I'm in my zone. Like, all right,
okay.
Where are we going here? Touchdowns?
Yes, I believe we are time to do.
Watch out! He's got getting away from the top speed. Touchdown!
Anytime touchdowns, Brune Dog. How many you got?
Trey.
Okay, I got 6. So I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Mike, as promised, I told you we would have another play on your Baltimore Ravens. How about the guy that has the entire city grinding on him? Just fucking week after week, day after day.
Plus 175.
This man can't catch a ball. This man ruined it for us. This man is the reason we didn't make the Super Bowl. This is all we heard about. Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson are boys, all right? I think week 1, we make sure on that same play, he's catching a touchdown. Give me Mr. Mark Andrews plus 175.
Plus 175. I called it. I knew exactly where you were at, knew exactly the number. That's perfect because that was one that I had written down, and I was like, yeah, we're just gonna save Mark Andrews. I don't want to bang the Mark Andrews drum every single week. Love the pick. Definitely co-sign. I would also say probably D-Hop. I think that's a good second pick. I won't put it as an official, but I think that would be another really good pick. I don't think Zay Flowers is just that guy in the red zone. So, I mean, when you're really looking down low, there's only a small handful. I mean, obviously, Lamar can scoot to the edge. Henry going to take his fair share of the red zone touches. But outside of that, it feels like it's Andrews and Hopkins. Rashad Bateman's there, but I feel like he gets more competition out of Hopkins. Like there's more of a threat to that. So I guess that you could throw Bateman in there as well. But, man, I feel like first game, they're going to bring out the Ferrari. They're going to bring out D-Hop. They're going to let him fly. They're going to let him ride.
Update, Patrick Mahomes did just get a rushing touchdown.
Thank goodness for at least my fantasy teams. I don't have any regular season redraft dynasty CMC, but my goodness, I've got Mahomes in a couple important leagues, and I'd actually like him to, be Patrick Mahomes. It's wild. It's wild. My first guy up, 18 touchdowns through his last 33 games played. That's a 54% hit rate. Cortland Sutton, Denver Broncos. Love the matchup up against the Titans. There's really no one in that secondary that I think is a threat to Cortland Sutton whatsoever. I think he's going to dog these guys. Doesn't need to have a huge day. Just come down with one in the end zone. I think that's very plausible. I've been saying that throughout the offseason. This guy just scores a touchdown almost in like every other game. Great spot for him up against the Titans. The percentage play is there. Great matchup. Absolutely love it. And really, like, is there a ton of target competition for him? I mean, I know that some of these other guys are, kind of like nice, like those late round flyers, the Pat Bryants, the Marvin Mims, the Troy Franklins. But like, I feel like Cortland Sutton's in a league of his own in this wide receiver group. Like he's greatly separated in levels of talent. Really love this spot in week 1 for him. And we're getting plus 130. I don't think that's terrible. I think, Jamar Chase is playing the Titans. This is minus like 175. So wide receiver 1, Cortland Sutton fired up, plus 130. Let's go.
So I actually have Cortland Sutton written down as well. So co-sign there, Bruni, co-sign.
So technically, we're right there because I was right there with Mark Andrews. I called out those odds before I even had the name out.
Yeah, I'm all on a Cortland Sutton. I mean, they're going to give him. We see it week in and week out with the Broncos. They give him red zone targets. I mean, it's just plain and simple.
His
Rinse,
quarterback
repeat.
was QB7 last season as a rookie. If he progresses, he's a top 5 quarterback this year. It's a great scenario in week 1, a light matchup. All these games so far, like last night and tonight, like there's some dysfunction clearly out of some of the offenses. Like the Chiefs to start this game, they clearly didn't have as clean as a script to open the season as the Chargers. Likewise, last night both teams had great opening scripts. They just honestly, neither of them, in my opinion, could take a punch. That was a very winnable game for the Cowboys last night, and they just blew it. They were giving them their all, but man, CeeDee Lamb just. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, cosign Sutton. So that is an official play for me as well. I will bring my next one up. How about the gentleman that went week in and week out with no touchdowns? None. Couldn't catch one.
Trey.
Waited all the way to the very end of the season to finally get that touchdown. I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to make it a mission to get Trey McBride touchdowns this year.
Let's hope and pray.
Give me Mr. Trey McBride plus 185. I'll take that all day and twice on Sundays. Trey McBride, baby. Let's go.
No, love that. Love that spot.
I mean, how can you just not know that this guy's going to go catch touchdowns this year? It's not happening again.
Technically, early on last season, he fell on a fumble. And that cashed the ticket. I was holding the ticket that week, and then yes, we continued to bet it, and it just didn't come, and it didn't come, and it didn't come till like you said, the last week or last 2 weeks. Staying right in that game. We've got James Conner, massive hit rate, 62%. Through his last 29 games, 61% to find the end zone in his last 42 games. In his last 42 games, he's found pay dirt 26 times. He's the guy there. He is the identity of their offense, whether we like it or not. We love Marvin Harrison Jr. We love Trey McBride, but they operate through James Conner. Give me 20 to 25 touches with 20 to 22 carries, finds pay dirt, probably 100 all-purpose yards as well. Love him a lot in this game, where we should see the separation of the Cardinals and Saints. Maybe both teams start out with a bad script or good script, but I think that as this game goes on, the Cardinals clearly separate themselves. Like the offense is at a completely different level versus a Spencer Rattler-led offense. I don't care if Chris Olave is healthy, if Kamara is healthy, you're completely short-stacked at quarterback versus the Cardinals.
Yeah, Mike Robb says Marvin Harrison Jr. touchdown.
It's hard to hate in this game because again, it's a good matchup, right? Like the Saints, against the run, like ninth most touchdowns allowed against the run last season, top 10. That's really good. That operates well for the pass game as well because we know they're going to work out of play action a ton with Kyler Murray, and we saw that be Marvin Harrison's role last year. Like he wasn't that catch guy. Is like, oh, yep. Red zone target, got you. Red zone, got you. Very likely. Yeah. Very likely.
Yeah, they are all live for sure. All right, next one up for me, and if you haven't seen it yet, or if we have released the treasure chest touchdown.
We have not. We have
not yet. Okay,
I'm guessing this is your pick.
Spoiler. You're about to see my pick of, and again, we will be bringing back here Fan Speaks touchdown treasure chest of the week. My pick for that is Mr. Bucky Irving. Yep. I mean, we're going to see some fireworks in this Falcons-Bucks game. I think Mike Evans scores touchdown. I think Bucky Irving scores touchdowns. We're going to see the Falcons score touchdowns.
I thought you were about to say the trifecta. I thought you were going to say the triad, Irving, Igbuka, and Evans. I thought that was right out of the next words out of your mouth.
I think Igbuka could score a touchdown. But I'm going to take Mr. Bucky Irving. I mean, Bucky Irving, it's minus 115, and it's minus 115 for a reason, right? They're going to give him that opportunity to score a touchdown. I mean, obviously Mike Evans is going to get his as well, but Bucky, I mean, if they're within the 5-yard line, they are at least giving him 1 to 2 touches to try to get that in. Bucky Irving minus 115 seems like a pretty easy play to me, but what do I know? I'm just a ball guy.
What do you know? I will stay right there with my treasure chest pick because I didn't have that one for the show. Jamar Chase, minus 130. I got it at probably at minus 150 and climbing. So, if you're into it, attack it. Easy matchup for him. I know that Denzel Ward is a good corner, but they're going to move him around. They're not just going to let Jamar Chase run at Denzel Ward all day. He got one in preseason, I think, like in 4 to 6 plays. Like, the dude is just a scoring machine and yak monster. Jamar Chase is an easy pick for me every week. And getting minus 150, I still think is solid. Attacking that in his catches, attacking that in his yards. I still like the Bengals to win that game outright. Pretty easy one.
Yeah,
First off the board, one of the best players in the league last year. Pretty easy pick.
Yeah, I would say so. That's pretty easy pick there. But yeah. So how many more do you have? One. Okay, I have 2 more, so I'll go here. I already mentioned this guy for over receiving yards, but he's a red zone guy as well. Best friends with the quarterback. Give me David Njoku plus 250 for David Njoku. I feel like the price is just off there. Plus 250 for David Njoku, who is a red zone target for them. Yeah. I mean, again, Bengals defense, not very good. Everyone loves David Njoku there. Joe Flacco loves him. The end zone loves David Njoku. Plus 250. That feels like a very nice value for week 1. Yeah, David Njoku.
No, zero argument there. All of his per game numbers were absolutely amazing last year when healthy. And I'm staying right there for my final pick. Plus 145. Got a great matchup. Scored 42 fantasy points the last time he played this team. Jerome Ford going up against the Bengals defense had 42 points in their last outing with a touchdown, 11 for 92 and a touchdown, plus 5 for 39 in the air. I love Jerome Ford in week 1. Obviously, no Judkins, but Dylan Sampson, still young, still a rookie. Jerome Ford knows his system. He knows what the coaches want. He's going to have opportunities because they're going to be playing from behind. I expect the Bengals to put up points early. And if Cleveland's putting up points early, Jerome Ford's definitely going to be involved. Give me the plus 145 for Ford. He's going to find Pater up against a light Bengals defense, also tied for 9th most touchdowns allowed last season on the ground with the Saints. They both finished with 20. So also a top 10 team to target against for rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, you don't got to sell me on Jerome Ford. You know I love Jerome Ford, so I'm in there with you. I feel it. I feel it. All right, my last anytime touchdown is a guy that's on a new team. All I hear now is the quarterback isn't healthy. His back hurts. Kyron's going to score all the touchdowns. Not so fast, people. They brought in Davante Adams for a reason.
Oh, okay.
I can see it now. Kyron gets stuffed at the 3-yard line. We got Puka in motion, and then we just get a nice little fade to Davante Adams in the corner of the end zone from Matt Stafford. It's gonna be sweet to see. It's simpatico. Matt Stafford already talking up Davante Adams. Sean McVay talking up Davante Adams. Davante Adams is just an absolute baller. Knows how to find the end zone. Give me Mr. Davante Adams plus 145.
No argument there. I'd buy it up to 2. I love Davante. Need it, actually, for just best ball. Need it. Need a double tutty. Need a double tutty game for Davante. All right, what are we on to next? Against the spread?
Yep. We will go to ATS, but before we do, just want to remind everybody, if you haven't already, if you are watching live or if you are over on Twitter, hop on over to YouTube, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also comment right now before we end the stream. That way we can get you added to the wheel for a free month of PropSpot.ai, the tool you should be using if you are a serious bettor to get all these sweet ass stats. Look at all the stuff, the hit rates, the home away splits, all of that stuff. Hit it.
It takes away all of the time to do your homework. That's all it does. It quickly removes all of the time, and it gives you more opportunity to look for better odds and better picks. Because you're trusting your gut, but trust your gut and then pair it with some analytics, pair it with some math. Maybe your gut's not right that day, or maybe you're just dead on and you find something else you can pair it with too. It's just a whole trove of opportunity and information. So now it's just power.
It very much is. It is nice. Again, like you hit it, like I trust my gut, but then I'll go over there and take a look and I'm like, am I like thinking about this correctly? And, and sometimes I actually like when I look at it and it hasn't hit in a while, I'm like, Might be time now.
I caught
my gut's
myself
telling me it is.
on the road splits all the time. Like I would go and look for a number, and the player would be hitting it normally, but if you look at their road numbers, it's completely just lopsided out of their favor. So it's just like, okay, cool. I'm going to pump the brakes here. I was a little too excited. All sorts of little things like that. Promo code Degen Dads. Get over there. PropSpot AI. It's a fantastic app. Fantastic. We're going to have David on in 2 weeks, week 3.
Yes. So again, if you haven't done so already, if you are in YouTube, comment in the chat. If you are over on Twitter watching, so we can see those numbers. I see you guys all over there on Twitter watching. Hop on over to YouTube. Hurry up, subscribe, comment in the chat so you can win free month of PropSpot.ai. Great way to utilize the tool and make sure that it's something that you do want to continue on with. Which, if you're using it correctly, you're going to want to keep it. But make sure you come over and comment in the chat. Bruni, on to our ATS picks. ATS against the spread, pick number 1 for your boy. I mean, I know you're not supposed to, take you're not supposed to bet the -2.5. You're supposed to take the 2.5. But damn it, do I really believe the Steelers can rout the Jets this week? I just don't understand the number. It feels, actually, when I got it put down the sheet here, it's Steelers -2.5. They just, the defense is good. Justin Fields has, not been fantastic.
They know him. They know him. They had him there, right? Both sides had both quarterbacks. They both have a good idea of each other.
Yeah, and people are like, well, Justin Fields might run for 85 yards. That's great. Sure. He can run for fucking 150 yards and they can still lose this game.
Yeah, I've seen him run for a lot more than 80 and lose for the Bears. So,
yeah, it's just, and again, like, hey, it's Aaron Rodgers. It's new there. I understand why people are looking at the Jets and like, oh, the number doesn't make sense. You're right, but sometimes they just get the number wrong. I think this is the wrong number for the Steelers at -2.5 or 3. I'll take it either way. Give me the Steelers, baby. Mike Tomlin talking to Justin Fields. Oh, come on. -2.5. Let's go, Steelers.
Yeah, full in agreement. I've got the -3. I don't have a lot of spread picks this week. A lot of spreads are pretty close. And as you noted there, the Steelers feel like a trustworthy team. More reliable passer, right? I think the QB advantage is still big in this game. You've got a quarterback with the Steelers that can get you clean passes. And right now, again, we're seeing that early dysfunction in the offenses. The Jets could have a good script to start, but how long is that script going to be profitable through 4 quarters? I have my doubts. I have my assumptions that this offense is going to stall at different points in the game. And we could see some flashes. We could see some big plays to Garrett Wilson from Justin Fields. We could see some electricity from Braylon Allen that we're very excited about. We know the offensive line is good for the Jets, but you still need somebody that can drive the ball down the field. I mean, last night we saw Jalen Hurts. He didn't have to do much, was able to rush for a lot, but the receiving weapons for the Eagles far greater than the Jets. So it's not as simple to say as like, oh yeah, well you don't have to do much. You just have to be able to run to win. I think that's going to be difficult up against a poised Steelers defense. Better coaching, more experienced coaching. Obviously, Aaron Glenn getting his first start as a head coach with Justin Fields as his quarterback doesn't feel amazing. And I feel like we're getting kind of a friendly number here with a pretty close spread. So I'll take -3, no issue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Next up for me, let's go Broncos. I mean, you got Cam Ward, rookie, coming in. I mean, Tajay Spears is not healthy. He's obviously out, so they're leaning heavily on Tony Pollard. I like Calvin Ridley, but he's going to be going up against Pat Surtain. I don't love that matchup for them. I just think that it's a really hard spot for Cam Ward to come in and perform very well. Now, maybe he does. I mean, generally, though, when we see rookies in their first start, they are not tremendous. I just like what the Broncos defense is going to do. I like Sean Payton. I trust in him to have a nice schemed up game plan for Cam Ward. I don't think they're going to let him like run out of the pocket a ton either. So I think they're going to contain him, make him beat them with his arm, not his legs. And I mean, it's a big number. It's -8.5. It's a lot for the NFL, but I don't know, man. Offense clicked pretty well last year for the Broncos. Defense is always pretty solid for them. I don't know. I have a really hard time telling myself a story where the Titans stay in this game and make it close.
On the road, I think that's the most difficult part. Being a rookie, week 1, going on the road, Mile High City, one of the better defenses this year in the NFL, and the Broncos. I think that's a big ask out of Cam Ward, and the little that I did see out of him in the preseason doesn't give me enough confidence to say, like, yeah, even go fire him up in fantasy. Go get him into some DFS plays or BRs or battle royales or wildcats or whatever. Even for $3, I don't think you can get me to do it.
Yeah, it's tough. So I'll lay the big number with the Broncos. Give me Broncos -8.5.
Yeah, full agreement. And that was one that I was looking to potentially, make an official pick, but the big spread kept me away. But one of us took it, and we're both pretty confident with it. I'm going to try to beat you to the punch here. I'm going to go Manders -6. Again, this to me is just a separator. Your team loaded up on defense this offseason, added Von Miller, end of last year, you added Marshawn Lattimore, and you're going up against a Giants team that, they added Russ Wilson, but is that enough? What happened?
Bruni, guess who just caught a touchdown pass?
Keenan or QJ?
Keenan Allen. Dude, no way. I just, out of the corner of my eye, I saw like the lights flashing on the TV, like somebody scored. I'm like, oh, what happened? Mr. Keenan Allen in the back of the end zone. Keenan.
Do you see that poor bastard that spent 80% exposure on Amari Cooper?
I did.
What is the difference between that 80% versus my 30% Keenan Allen? It's like 500% out of his favor.
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, let's fucking go. I need Pacheco to find the end zone now. I need Pacheco to find the end zone. We looking for it.
Yes. It says Steve says now we need a Thielen touchdown, Bruni.
Well, we're getting over 3.5 catches. Official pick, Degen dads. Manders -6. Kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid. Like I just do not trust the Giants. Bringing in Russell Wilson does not immediately just make the Giants a team that wins games, covers spreads. I feel like a touchdown is perfectly fine. I feel like they could even win this one by 10. Again, a complete separator in levels of offense, even with this completely suspect run game for your Commanders. I trust Deebo Samuel. I trust Terry McLaurin. I don't know if I trust, Russ Wilson to be consistent through 4 quarters and keep this offense rolling. Again, someone I could easily see turning the ball over, throwing a pick 6, putting the ball on the ground, just taking sacks, right? Like he's not some guy that I'm expecting to extend a ton of plays this year. Like he likes to play it safe. He kind of goes for that like shortstop slide a lot, like I feel like he's going to get caught behind the line of scrimmage. I'm not saying he's going to get pulled out of the game, but I think honestly his ceiling is maybe like 2 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. But realistically, I think he goes 1-1, maybe 200 passing yards. And it's just an underwhelming, opening performance for the Giants on the road. Commanders living high off of last year. I think 6 is friendly.
Yeah, man. Okay, so I'll say this about it. I'm not betting it because it scares me. I think the Commanders win, but the number seems wrong, which makes me kind of really want to stay away from it.
More like 9.5.
I do like, yeah, I kind of do. I think it should be over 7. It's a tough spot for the Commanders to cover because the Giants defensive line is very good. Like I've seen Abdul Carter play a lot as a Penn State fan.
Rushing QB, baby. Let's go. Have some faith, Andrew.
I do.
You're killing me here.
I'm concerned that they are going to give Jaden Daniels a little bit of a fit. And again, I think the Commanders win this game outright, but I could see it being closer than we think it is. I'm staying away from it, but I like your gumption on it. I do. I mean, come on. JD 5
That's what I'm saying. You need to get up. You need to get on the train. You need to get aboard.
It scares me. Meg and Steve, how do you guys feel about it? Just out of curiosity from other Commanders fans, how do you guys
feel
about
Steve, you better tell me you're betting it. You were like, all right, I got the number at 5.5.
I'm slightly concerned. Just slightly.
Slightly concerned. You're unreal.
But I appreciate your faith. I really do.
Again, the spread picks are tough for me in week 1. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's a lot of 1.5s and 2.5s and 1s, and I'm looking here and I'm looking for the separation of talent. And I get it. The Giants have some playmakers up front, but I don't trust their secondary. And Russell Wilson to me just doesn't come in and just turn this thing around in 1 week. I just don't see that. I think the most that I saw like out of Russ Wilson and like highlights and like all that camp hype was he made a few good like red zone passes. Like he made a couple of good fade balls to Malik Neighbors. I don't think Russ Wilson's the guy that's going to be able to provide the opportunity for Neighbors to make plays everywhere. But in like that condensed area, if he can get one-on-one, yeah, he's probably going to throw a touchdown or two.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just concerned slightly. Steve says, I think the Commanders win. Do you think they cover, Steve, though, is the question.
It's not the question, Steve, and you're not helping with that response. That's not
I also think they
response.
Win. All right. While Steve and Meg tell us if they think the Commanders can cover the ATS, I am going to go back to the well I already said I like his rushing yards. I really think that Liam Cohen can come in and beat the Panthers. It is at home for the Jags, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna kind of do like a statement game here. The Jags just they always find themselves in spots where it's like they're hated. Like just it feels like the universe just doesn't want them to win. I think they come out and surprise people week one. I think that Travis Hunter is going to be on offense and defense and make plays on both. I just like this spot for the Jags. I think the Panthers gave us a little bit of a fugazi last year at the end of year with Bryce Young and showing how well he was doing. I don't know. I kind of feel like Bryce Young starts off slow a little bit this year. And for that reason, I will take the Jags -3.5.
Travis Hunter is going to get routed up by Hunter Renfrow, bro.
Oh, God, here we go with this.
You can make that an official play if there's a stat for getting routed up because Hunter Renfrow is going to do dirty. All right, that's what's going to happen with that. They do not want or should have Travis Hunter on defense. I think that's a nice thought, but he looked like like soft bacon. He looked like soft bacon, like in the preseason.
Are you a crispy bacon guy?
Oh yeah, I'm no like not well done. Like I don't want it like charred. Like I mean that's just eating ash almost.
Oh my god, Oh my god, dude. Do you have the game on?
No, I'm really into this Degen Dads episode.
Sorry. Well, I had the game on the side here. Mahomes just made such an incredible pass. Falling to the ground, threw it like this over his head. Absolutely.
For the people of Brazil.
Oh,
for the people of Brazil.
Wild. What a throw. Is his knee down? No, it's not even. Oh my god, dude. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, sorry.
That's Mahomes. No, I need that. Yeah, so that's great.
That was good.
Fantastic. Where were we?
You were giving your last one?
Oh no, the Jaguars. Yeah, I mean, I personally like the Panthers more. I'm staying away. No official plays for me in that game, but I do lean the Panthers in that one. The Jaguars defense is one of the worst from last year, and Travis Hunter, you drafted him number 2. In my opinion, when that happened, I was like, okay, this is good for them because they were so bad on defense and they need help on offense. So this is good. If it plays out to that script, it doesn't pass the NFL eye test for defense, in my opinion, whatsoever. Not even close. I genuinely think some dudes with some good footwork, like Hunter Renfrow, or even your boy Xavier Legette will body him up, and Renfrow will dance him into the dirt. I think there is no receiver that he has any leverage or advantage over against the Panthers. So that he should not be playing defense in this game very much, in my opinion. If you want him to run down the quarterback, if you want to do a corner blitz or something like that, hey, let's see it. I'm all for it. But what he has, in my opinion, his best asset on defense is ball attacking. That's great for a corner, but you got to be able to stand your ground against some of these bigger bodies, some of these more experienced players. I mean, what's his name? Was it Cooper Degen was talking about getting routed up from Adam Thielen in week 1 last year or 2 years ago, whatever his rookie season was, right? It just happens. And that dude plays defense. That dude is a full-time defensive player. You know what I mean? I just don't see it yet. I don't see it yet.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we look at that differently. I think Travis Hunter is the real deal. Anyway, I'm taking the Jags.
I'm starting him in some dynasty. I bought in. I'm not against him completely. But if I'm from a fantasy perspective and managing my dynasty stocks or my fantasy stocks, one, I wouldn't touch him in redraft for sure this year. And 2, I've totally tempered my expectations in dynasty. I need to see it. I need to see it. And I play, like the IDP dynasty. So like if he shines, I'll look like a genius.
Travis Kelce touchdown.
Should have been Pacheco. Bitches.
Should have been Pacheco. Yes, definitely.
Bitches. All right. My last one is, again, I'm just looking for separators in week 1. I've got Cards -6.5. It feels like a big number, but again, Kyler Murray versus Spencer Rattler. Kiss it. Keep it simple. Stupid. Good level of separation in talent there. I think it could start slow. Maybe the Saints even cover the first half spread, probably like 3.5 points. Maybe they do that, but I think talent rises out in this one, and the Cardinals win outright. It's an indoor game, so I don't think it's like a huge advantage that the Cardinals are going on the road and have to cover a big number on the road. I'm into it. So give me the Cards this week again, just a bigger separator. I feel like the defenses are kind of even, but I just don't see the Saints being able to keep up if the Cardinals are hitting their script week 1, which I'm betting they will.
Okay. Do you have any other ATS?
That is it.
That is it for me as well.
All right.
On to our dogs. We got to get a nice dark one there, like some DMX or rah, rah.
I had Baja Men lined up. It just wasn't working.
Nice.
I couldn't get in enough Who Let the Dogs Out, and I just felt like it was just it was a tired throw in. So
I understand. I think
we're working on it.
Let's try a DMX bark.
Okay, sure. We'll see what we can do.
All right, I got 2 dogs. How many dogs you got?
4.
Okay, then you start.
Which one to start with? Let's go with the only one that's not a home dog. So this is my only road dog. That's the Las Vegas Raiders +124.
Cosign. I have that exact same one.
Yeah, going into New England up against a pretty lightweight defense. No Christian Gonzalez. That's huge. Anchor in the secondary now gone. I don't know who you can rely on back there. I'm expecting a good day from Myers. Obviously, I'm into Deontay Thornton this week for sure. And I feel like that honestly can be plausible because maybe Genti doesn't get going. Maybe that's what the Patriots will do well in week 1 is clog the middle, cover the edges, pin them down to passing, take away the run. And hey, let's make Geno hopefully make some bad throws. But this is a quarterback that can, throw for over 4,000, yards in a season. So again, I wouldn't say it's a great separator of talent between Geno and Drake May, but passing acumen and the ability to stay on the field, I'm going to lean towards Geno here. And don't get me wrong, the Raiders defense is not doing us any favors this week. They're not brilliant themselves, but I feel like they still have some of their main pieces. Max Crosby being a difference maker on the field for them, that matters to me, and I think people are kind of oversighting that. And who is the biggest playmaker now for the Patriots defense? Like, who's going to go out there and make a play? I can't tell you.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a tough go, but I think for the Patriots. So I'm right there with you. Raiders +114. I don't know. It feels like a good spot for them.
That's where I'm going there. Feels like a nice spot. I know, again, on the road, not great, but a great matchup. That's for sure. Chip Kelly, Geno, Carroll, like this is a good spot, and like really no different than the Broncos. I feel like this is a closer, or the line should actually be in favor of the Raiders. I do believe it should be in favor of them.
Yep.
What you got?
Well, you might as well go again because I have the Raiders. I only got one more.
All right, so I've got. Let's go with the home dogs. Home dogs, no more road dogs. We've got Seahawks +102. Put my money where my mouth is. I've been back in the Seahawks. I've been back in Sam Darnold, the run game, the play action. The 49ers are beat up. I know that their defense pretty much cleared the cues, the question marks, but they're all beat up. The secondary is, I'm going to say, a little lost with the departure of, was it Taloa Halfonga? I don't know how you say his name. A little bit of a younger secondary now. Got Desmond Lenore back there. He kind of feels like the anchor back there, but a couple of second-year guys, a rookie. I'm not interested in that defense this week. Not someone that I recommend starting in like redraft or regular fantasy. I think that the Seahawks are going to surprise folks. This news about Christian McCaffrey doesn't help. I'm not using that to make this pick. I'm thinking that the Seahawks will overall be better and win a closer game. If they weren't as close as they were, if you saw like -250 for the 49ers, I think you could make the argument like, oh yeah, they're loaded up, they're ready. They're not. And I think Vegas is onto it here, and that's why we're seeing close odds. Give me the Seahawks at home plus 102.
Okay. Yeah, I originally was on the Niners for this matchup, but the CMC news does scare me a little bit. And I don't know, just I've kind of flip-flopped a little bit. I'm staying off of the game. I don't feel good either way, but yeah, I have like nothing that you said made me like flip to the Seahawks, but I can't really tell you that you're wrong either. Like I've seen the Niners like come out and not look very good at times as well. So yeah, I'm staying off that personally, but yeah, I think the Seahawks, if the Seahawks can run the ball well, I think, and maintain drives, I think that is how they truly beat the Niners, is just possess the ball. Don't let Kyle Shanahan get the ball back. Don't let him do things with CMC that we've seen CMC be able to do if he is healthy. And obviously they need to maintain and control George Kittle in the game. If they're able to do those two things, I think that they have a very good shot at winning this game. All right. My only other dog is, let's go roar, baby. The Lions. The Lions are dogs to the Packers, with Micah Parsons potentially not playing, with Jordan Love coming back from the hand injury, with Jaden Reed not going to be there. I mean, I don't get it. This feels like wrong team favored, in my opinion. Lions are healthy. I mean, I know they got like the coordinator changes. People just don't love that, but I mean, I just don't get it. Like, why are the Lions not favored in this game? And for that, I'll take it all day. Lions plus 110.
Andrew's in. No, I no real pushback there. Just a game I stayed away from because I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to play. I don't know who's going to be healthy. The Lions, pretty reliable as far as the money line goes. They are on the road, questionable defense, and I think that's really the only thing that kept me from picking them. Still division matchup. Sunday Night Football. I feel like this game should be even money both ways. I'm taking the Bills plus 105. I think it probably does get close to like minus 110 both directions. No spread. I think it's going to come down to that. Giving Josh Allen at home week 1 plus money, I'm going to take it. I like the Ravens a lot. I think they keep it close. Bills have got the better of them in the past. I think they can do it again in week 1. Okay. And then my last one, I mean, just a straight up homer pick. Monday Night Football, baby. Plus 102. Ben Johnson. He's arrived. Let's go.
I do like the Bears in that matchup as well. I just don't understand all the love for JJ McCarthy, especially week 1. We haven't seen him do it yet. And everyone's just kind of anointing him like a good quarterback. Yeah. Until I see it, like I'll trust Ben Johnson to at least scheme up something that he's going to maintain and contain Justin Jefferson. I don't get it for week 1.
The Jalen Johnson status. Track his status because he was questionable. I think he's going to play. But if they're saying like it's limited, the Bears could have a hard time slowing them down. But I'm with you. Like I don't trust JJ yet. Easily a turnover or two in his future. But I feel more confident saying that if I know Jalen Johnson is playing, if he's in the game. So
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Is that it for the week 1 props, ATS, dogs, and touchdowns?
That's it, sir. That's it. Amazing stuff. Right. Appreciate you in the chat. Andrew's going to pull up this wheel here, and we're going to give away a Prop Spot AI prize here.
I most certainly am. If you are still here with us in the chat, let us know. As long as you did put something in the chat, I did put you on the wheel. Very light wheel tonight. I'm kind of shocked, kind of surprised. Where all are the Degens? All the best ball homies not here for the gambling? I mean, we got a ton of people watching on Twitter. I just don't understand why you aren't in YouTube. You don't want a free Prop Spot month? Come on, people. You're missing out. All right, Bruni, give me number between 1 and 10. I'm going to shuffle that.
4.
4. All right, we're shuffling 4, and then we will spin it to see who wins the prize. 1, 2, 3, 4, and spin it to win it. Best of luck, everybody.
Motherfucking reek.
Reek. Reek, congratulations. If you are still in here with us, let us know how to reach out to you. But you can reach out to us on X as well. You'll see our handles there. Reek, are you still in the chat? If not, we will have to figure out a way to hit him up and see if we can't do it. I'm going to spin it one more time. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to shuffle and spin it again, just in case we can't reach out to Reek.
In case
or we
Reek
can't find
died.
him. Paul Southworth, if you are in here, please reach out. If I can't get a hold of Reek, I will reach out to you.
All right.
All right.
Great stuff. Appreciate everybody jumping in. Andrew, anything to share before we head out?
No, just come back next week, everybody. Please bet responsibly. We hope you guys tail some of the ones that we did give out. Again, we will be tracking this week to week and all year long for you guys, so you guys can see that we put our money where our mouth is and actually provide you with winning bets. If you haven't already, go sign up for the FanSpeak Degen subscription, $34.99 for the entire year. That does include NFL in-season content, bets, DFS, underdog battle royales, and more. The link is in the show description. Link also in the show description for the propspot.ai. Go sign up for that. Use code DGenDads. We appreciate all you guys here. Thank you all. Best of luck to you and your teams on week 1. Hail to the Commanders, baby. Oh, wait, left hand up. Whoops. Here we go.
Put up your dukes. All right. Now we're heading out. Appreciate everybody dropping by this Friday night. Take care. Be well. Come back every Friday night for more and more great picks. Andrew's squinting eyes. And
sorry, somebody else just scored a touchdown in the Chargers game. I don't know who it was.
Mediocre comedy. All right. Take care. Be well. Be good. Can't be good. Be good at it. We'll see you guys later.
Football.